Welcome back to the channel. Still no subscribers. Mind you, this boy here, old Dr. John, he was on 186 yesterday, wasn't he? 185 the day before, 186 yesterday, 187 today. He's got no problems. I let you done a video 22 hours ago, first Omicron science, 1 million views. As I said yesterday, this is one of the channels that I watch. This is where I go to for my COVID updates and news. I don't want to go anywhere else. I definitely don't want to go to the BBC or Sky or really any of those people. I don't want to listen to any politicians. I want to listen to doctors. He's got an interview today with this guy from I think he's from Denmark or the Netherlands. One of the two. I'm I haven't watched that yet. I've watched this, but what I thought we'd watch this together.
For more, let's bring in health analyst John Campbell. He joins us from Carlisle in the UK. Hello, John. Different restrictions are coming back. The Netherlands has just gone back into lockdown. Other countries like Germany are tightening travel restrictions for people coming from high-risk countries like the UK. But what is more effective?
Well, these lockdowns, all they're going to do is delay the progress of this Omicron variant, because it's in every country in Europe already. So even though the Omicron levels in Germany at the moment are quite low, it is there, probably 2-3% of cases. So all this is going to do is delay things by a small amount of time. Basically, everyone in Europe needs to be ready to be infected or exposed at least to Omicron in the next few weeks. It's dividing so quickly, spreading so fast. The R value in the UK is probably between 3 and 5 at the moment, so it's coming everywhere. So what we need to do, I feel, is use the time to be as prepared as possible. Now, governments are launching booster campaigns, vaccination campaigns, and that's correct. But I also need to think, we need to think about ourselves as well. So what are our zinc levels? What are our vitamin D levels? Because we know vitamin D is important for immunity, and we get it from the sunshine. And this time of year in Northern Europe, unfortunately, we don't get any sunshine. And getting plenty of sleep, getting some exercise, all these things are going to be important when we are exposed to the virus. And then we can be hopeful that the vast majority of people will get no symptoms at all, or a very minimal set of symptoms.
That's not what the government's telling you, is it? The government's telling you, shut your pile and take this jab. Shut your pile and take the jab. You what? Shut your pile, take the jab, gulag.
That's interesting practical advice you're giving there.
Interesting practical advice. No, you can't get better than that, right? You just can't. Anyway.
I mean, you mentioned it earlier, some virologists are even calling for a herd immunity approach. Could that be the way to go, you think?
There's some science that's starting to demonstrate this. So there's some research out of Hong Kong that shows that the Omicron virus replicates very much in the upper respiratory tract rather than in the lungs. And this means there's going to be an awful lot.
That video that I highlighted before, where it said this is the first Omicron science, he talks about that. And he just breaks it down easy. People get, and I'm included, you hear about science and think, oh, God. He gets a pen and he draws it out. This guy used to be a teacher, so he explains it very, very well, and he knows how to explain things. I like this, because I'm a hammer and nails, nuts and bolts kind of guy. I'm not too big on the words.
Of the virus around, and people are going to be exposed. Now, every time someone's exposed to the virus, they will generate an immune response that will improve their immunity. So as millions of people, tens of millions of people in the next few weeks in Europe are going to be exposed to the virus, then that inevitably means that community or herd immunity is going to be increased. The problem is that there's going to be so many cases in such a short period of time.
This is
that
it.
Even if a tiny fraction of people do get ill, that could be a lot of people getting ill all at the same time. So that is the risk. But the good outcome of this is by about February, probably everyone in Europe will be exposed and their immunity will be increased. And there is real hope that this could cause very widespread herd immunity this time.
Okay, a quick one on this. Will we need new jabs, say, every couple of months to adjust to new corona variants?
Well, let's hope not, because that's not really a practical way ahead. But the German government has just ordered 80 million.
Is anyone in the government saying that? Oh dear. When's it going to be a new variant out? They were worried if this variant was going to evade the vaccine. Is this a virus that's going to sort of fade out.
Doses of Omicron-specific vaccine in case it's needed. But I'm really hopeful that this sort of herd immunity that's developing will take over and make this particular Omicron variant like the other 4 common cold coronaviruses that we already have, because we have coronavirus infections all the time. It's just that this is a new type.
Did she aspirate there? Did she aspirate the injection? You're supposed to aspirate the injection. He talks about that. Have you heard about aspirating an injection? It's common and a well-known practice that you are supposed to do. And these people aren't doing it. Have a read up on that. In fact, just come and watch him. He'll tell you about it. The need for aspiration. And actually, in his latest video today, when he talks with Professor Hoiby from Denmark or Sweden, one of them, or the Netherlands, they talk about aspirating.
Type of coronavirus, so we're hoping that this will blend back down into the sort of endemic viral ecosystem that I'm afraid we all live in.
Okay, let's keep hope alive. Health analyst John Campbell, thank you.
Thank you, Eddie.
I'll see you on the other side.